On the 10th day of Christmas, Rob Top gave to me Ethereal Artifice by Zeroya, stale made by Nox, frozen by Rat Quesadilla, retention by Woogie, Fairness by a Comic, Arteries by MaxFS, Rust by Nagefu, Echo by Pure Dynamite, Wintertime by Vigorous Garden, and Reanimate by ILNM. Hey guys, welcome to my 12 Demons of Christmas video. I haven't streamed or recorded anything in a little while, so sorry if I'm a little bit rusty at it, but yeah, I was invited to do a level for the 12 Demons of Christmas thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. We're gonna be playing Ethereal Artifice, which is a personal favorite of mine. It also seems good for this video because it contains both a red part and a green part, which is kind of, you know, Christmas themed. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a level that I really like. I have 59 in it from like 2018, like literally so long ago. Nice. It was actually the world record, fun fact, fun npesta fact, for like 10 minutes until Tech beat it. It was kind of awesome. Like, oh my god, I'm the best Ethereal Artifice player in the world for like 5 minutes. I genuinely think it's one of the best levels to ever release. Like, I love this part so much, like actually. Also, the Hello Kitty there, if you guys don't know, there's a game called I Want to Be the Bossy. This song is the battle theme of the first world boss, which is Hello Kitty. So that's where that comes from. If you've never like understood that before, now you know. Here's the green part, red and green. Perfect level. Not a perfect transition though. Bad transition. I hope you guys have been well. I'm sorry I haven't streamed in such a long time. A lot of you guys probably sitting here thinking it's because I just don't care enough to. I haven't really given you reason to believe otherwise, but when you know, you'll know. That's all I'll say. And this part's just so like raw. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, that click pattern is so perfect. You know what I mean? If you're a creator, like, take notes. Like, where, like, you add notes, ghost notes, you know what I mean? That aren't technically the exact same thing as the song, but they still, like, sync well with it. Those are, like, the most fun inputs you can do in the entire game. I don't care. Like, those are so good. Alright, there's Ethereal Artifice. Look, see, red and green, I told you. Okay, I didn't talk about that. Dude, this wave in like 2018 was like the hardest possible thing any human being can do. It was so hard, and if you know, you know. Like, it was actually impossible. Wave actually used to be hard, guys. Another thing about these like kind of waves is they're like longer-ish parts. Because like all the waves nowadays are like red waves, where it's like all of a sudden you're thrust into like an impossible like 3-second wave. It doesn't feel like a wave anymore, you know what I mean? They feel more structured and more like they have a reason to exist rather than just impossible choke point, lol! Okay, a lot better than I was in 2018, I've discovered. I remember first doing this one, I was like,
wow, look at me! This is impossible. No one can ever do this, and I'm doing it. Wow.
The one thing that did make me really mad recently, and I'm not gonna get too into it because I don't think it's really fair, but like, there was this whole like Twitter argument about if it was more impressive to start the game later and be good or start the game earlier and be good. Because a lot of people were saying, oh, it's more impressive to be new gen because they've had less time to play. But it just doesn't work like that at all, I think, because otherwise we'd see a lot of things that we're just not seeing, you know what I mean? The entire like top 15 are players that got good like in the past like 2 years. And a lot of the old time players that still actively tried to improve but kind of stuck at a certain skill level. And I don't want to be rude because I'm kind of in the same boat. Some players escaped that, like Tech, for instance. But even Tech, like, I don't want to be rude, but like obviously he's not putting in the work. But compared to players now, other players now just wipe the floor with them. I mean, it's really sad to see because, you know, I'm all for the Tech empire. Oh, that was so fun when Tech was like God. I guess this guy can just do whatever he wants and we can all watch it happen. So when you start the game like now, the hardest demon's Acheron, loads of people beating top 20s. The competition is really fierce. Everyone's using 360 hertz bypass. When I was starting to get good, Cataclysm was like 30 on the list. It was like 2017. That's why my brain was like, this is hard. And it's hard to describe, but if it really was just that easy for old players to adapt to new stuff like that, I think more people would have done it. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just like trying to save some ego here or something, but I don't know. I know I'm not that good. I'm good enough to do 74 to 100 though. You know, it's something I realized lately. To say like top levels are carried by ship and wave is true, but they're mostly just carried by wave now. Like the only top 10 that even really uses ship, like really, is like Acheron, and that's like literally it for some reason. Okay, Arcturus also. Doggy who's watching this and thinking, what about Arcturus? There it is. Which is kind of a shame because my ship is bad. I need to improve it. It's so weird to not stream for months. I hate it. Honestly, I hate it. I think it sucks and I want to do it again, but I need to clean up. So speaking of cleaning up though, guess what? The entire house is now clean. I cleaned the entire house and I'm actually really proud of it. And I mean like the whole works, every surface, and I vacuumed all the carpets and hardwood. It's like, it's crazy. To get a vacuum was not that easy though, believe it or not, because we had a vacuum, but it wasn't that good. And one time, I'll be honest with you guys, I puked on the carpet because my stomach really hurt and I couldn't get to the toilet in time. Big disaster. Yeah, if you're eating, I'm really sorry, by the way, because this segment just completely destroyed that. I apologize. If you've ever had to clean up puke, I stand with you. Like, it's not fun. So I had to do that, and then the vacuum had no suction after that. So I just had to throw the vacuum away. It was like a biohazard. we didn't have a vacuum for a long time, and you guys have seen my hair. As anyone else with long hair probably knows, the hair has to go somewhere. It doesn't just stay on your head forever. It goes somewhere else, and that somewhere else is the floor. The floor was starting to get real hairy, and I decided to go buy like a real vacuum that worked. There's this really, really big mall, somewhat close to me, called Destiny USA. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I was like, I don't know where to find a vacuum. This probably does it, so I'll just go in here and I'll find it really fast in a timely fashion. And then you know, because I'm telling the story, that it doesn't. So let's get into how that happened. So I entered this place, it's called At Home, and I was like, I don't know, I own a house. Probably pretty on point. So I walk in, and I look around, and I'm trying to find the vacuums. I couldn't find anything for a little bit, and then I realized I really have to go to the bathroom. So I walk out of the At Home into the area where I know the restroom is gonna be, so I know it's not gonna be that long. I found out that that restroom is closed. Like, okay. Restrooms are not that rare of a thing to find, right? People have to go to the bathroom. It's a pretty normal thing. I've seen people do it. I'd be able to find one in a reasonable amount of time. I look around, I realize, okay, the only one I know exists is next to the food court, which is on the entire opposite end of the mall. But I'm sure I'll find one before then. So I just start like kind of generally heading in that direction because I assume I'll find one pretty fast. I did not. I got on the escalator to go up, and then every single down escalator was closed, and there was no stairs. So I was stuck on the second floor walking to the food court. It's kind of hard to grasp how big this mall is unless you've been inside of it. I was probably walking for a solid like 10-15 minutes indoors so you get to this bathroom. So I finally get to the restroom. I'm like, oh my god, okay. Now I walk all the way back to the At Home from before to find the vacuum, right? Well, that's the whole point of all this. It took like another 20 minutes to walk across the entire mall again. I found the cleaning area, and I shortly discovered they had about everything except for a vacuum. I was just crushed. I was like, no, please don't do this to me. Don't make me have to go somewhere else. So I go and find like a person there, you know, and I'm like, do you guys sell vacuums? And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is bad. Okay, but is there anywhere in the mall where they, you know, do sell vacuums? And he was like, oh, well, probably the Macy's on the other end of the mall. And I'm just like, I'm playing a Fetch Quest in real life. Like, what is this? Life developers are trying to pad out the time or something. Like, Jesus Christ. I go to walk across the entire mall again because it's on the other side. I went to the Macy's. I was looking for this vacuum, and I couldn't find it. I eventually stumbled into this, like, appliance zone. Again, just about every single thing that you could do with any sort of machine except for a vacuum. I'll just go down to the first floor. So I get on the escalator to go down to the first floor, and I'm looking out at the gigantic first floor, and it is the most objects I have ever seen. And this is serious. The most objects I have ever seen in a densely packed area. As soon as I went down there, my brain just went, and it just glitched out and didn't even try. There was so much happening in my vision. I was just like I couldn't do it. I can't do it. Like, my brain can't do it. I'm so out of it. I can't figure out what's going on anywhere. I finally find someone to ask for help. I discover when I try to talk to her that I can no longer talk coherently because of the effect of this area. Like, literally, that's how bad it got. Literally, I was like, vacuum. Yes, I was literally talking like that. Like, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but I'm not, it wasn't even that far off. Like, I was literally talking like I had never interacted with a human being in my life. She was like, I don't know, try the second floor. Oh, not there again. Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't up there, so whatever. I'm like, all right, I'll go back. I tried to find like a line of people that were like going to something. I finally found a line, and I'm just like, okay, I'll get to the end of this line, and then I will ask someone what the hell I'm supposed to do. For like 25 minutes, like, I was in that line for a long time, and it was not moving because the lady that was checking out in front of me had about 20 million items, and of course she had to talk about every item and why she chose it. Like, come on, shut up. Like, I don't know, average Macy's customer, I don't know, but it was like, really annoying. It was like, oh, this compliments the this, and oh, it's such a, she like wanted the cashier to think she was so smart for her purchase decisions. And then like this random guy walks up and he's just like, need any help? And I'm like, yes, like, I don't know, yes I do, really, I really do. I don't know why he's just like randomly asking me because I was waiting in the line. Yes, where are the vacuums? And he's like, oh, they're in the, and they showed me like the one place I never looked, like literally the one place. Like, after all of that effort to finally find the vacuum, I was so excited. So I got this vacuum. It's really good. I am a big fan of this vacuum. It was such a journey to get that to happen. It probably took 2.5 hours. I literally felt like I was in a video game the whole time. Like, that's how I felt. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I could actually do that if I tried. Okay, that's the green part done. It's all about combining the green and red part, which is kind of like a symbolic message for Christmas, you know what I mean? So the red part's significantly harder than the green part, by the way. Green is easy and red is hard. We all know this. I cable and my vocal cords were capable of producing those noises. That's all I have to say. I don't even know why I tried to. I was just like, let's give it a shot. I'm so good. Oh my God. Why am I doing it? You know what? No. Screw it. I love wasting time. Why am I doing this? It's such a waste of time. It just feels good to do. It's like, yes, I'm getting something done, even though it like doesn't matter at all. It's like when you play your own gameplay over and over again. You're like, I made this. Thanks. Really useful. Yes, they're so useful. Okay, I died. You're probably watching it like, why is he doing it? He just said he wouldn't. He's not even talking about it. Why? Someone's just so fun to do. That's my new excuse. That's why I keep doing random runs to 100. It's just fun. Wait, I'm here? Why? I didn't even remember doing this. God damn it, dude. I'm wasting so much time. It's just like automatic at this point. I never learned this part. I can't do it. Yep, I deserve that face. Yes! I'm so good at this game. Oh my God. Jesus, give me a harder game, bro. There we go. Oh no! Why did I die there? I'm stupid. That's like a nothing death. Okay, cool. Nice throw. I've reached a new skill worst ever. Okay, thanks. Stop! What? I literally buffered it. God damn it! Imagine if I was playing a level I didn't like. Not done yet. Get up. Get up, bitch. Nice. That took a lot. Maybe hard for you guys to understand why that took so much, but one day I hope I can tell you all why that was so hard for me to do. I just have to say this is probably one of the best levels in the game. It's just a must play if you care about this game at all. I definitely recommend it. It's like mid-range extreme. It's really fun. A lot of you guys are probably wondering why I didn't put much effort into this because, you know, Ethereal Artifice is not that hard for me. You know, I've beaten a lot of stuff, and all I can say for now is it was not what I planned. And I'm sorry that I've been silent for so long, and I'm sorry that I haven't streamed in so long. And there's a lot of stuff I want to work on. I'm really excited for it. So expect streams to come back probably in the middle of January. I've got a lot to do. A lot of videos on the horizon, so look forward to those. And thank you so much for watching, and Merry Christmas, guys. Thanks. I'll see you.